Does my hair look straight on that? Doesn't look bunched up anymore.
No, looks fine.
Okay.
All right, we're back. They don't like the truth being put out. They got all upset. They don't want the truth being put out. Oh well. I'm not bothered by it. I'm back. They got all bent out of shape. Yeah, they got mad. They got mad. It's all right. We only go down. We only go down for a day. We only go down for a day. They got mad. They reported it. Yeah, we're back. We're back. I mean, they don't want the truth being put out, right? They don't want the truth being put out. It's all right. We have other accounts. I'm all like, hey, here, let me get an account in the box. Yeah, he was reporting. He didn't want us putting the videos out. He didn't, and I'm going to get an account. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put... All right. Hopefully it prevents the lag. Okay. Let's continue.
Like, I've been trying to figure this out because they're smutting me up on the internet, bro. Like some bitch ass
What did I tell you? People had called me telling me you did this. And I told them, you got
You
proof?
didn't hear it from me, bro.
Did you? No, I'm talking about that. Dude, I don't have no proof of nothing that everybody's saying about you. We don't have to. And the only thing I don't know nothing about
Okay, so let me ask you this. When Mima came out and she was like, oh, I don't know what happened to the money. I've just been sitting at home just being like sad and no, bro, I've been calling lawyers. I've been calling, I've been trying to figure this out because they're smutting me up on the internet, bro. Like some bitch ass motherfucker.
What did I tell you? People had called me telling me you did this. And I told them,
Yeah, this live broadcast is for educational purposes. We're in the research and development team here on TikTok. We'll be sending clips. We will be sending clips, videos, and I want to see what the news has to say about this because there's a lot of clips. Yeah, Glizzy, I went and looked on that account. I'm going to say when they did the news interview. I don't know why he wanted to paint himself to be somebody that is out there helping the community. And that's not even the case. Yeah, he lied for sympathy, but then he told people to pull up. Don't tell people to pull up. Thank you, Pops. Welcome to our Educational Awareness Live. We are in research and development. Oh, no, Miss Kimberly, I can't do that because... Whew. And according to Klover's followers, the news was already there. If I put that up, they're going to come for me. They said that he did call the Popo. He doesn't do anything for free. Yeah, they used old footage. He said he does. He goes out to Skid Row and he feeds the homeless for free. He doesn't. People on TikTok pay for the burritos and the hot dogs. Yeah, his followers are the ones that pay. Nothing is done for free. Yeah, the people on TikTok pay. How come he didn't tell the news about using the EBT cards? How come he didn't tell the news that he was using EBT cards and pocketing the cash? Did he forget to include that video? I think he forgot to tell the news how that's how he conducts himself because I already downloaded the video. Why was he posted a block away from Queen? Because the news is just there for that thing. I don't. According to them, the news is already there to instigate. I heard about that. He don't even give his followers credit for the money that they pay. Yeah, a little bit. I'm telling you, he doesn't even give his own followers credit. There's a lot going on. Yeah, the news people have this story all messed up. But we will provide the receipt, the videos. They need to fix it. They need to fix the story that they put out. Maybe they could interview Klover King for the fire donations. The interview was done in front of his house. I seen that, Josh. Yeah, it was done in front of his house. So, now that the news is involved, they were there. They could ask him where the donation money went that he doesn't want to show receipts for. That's why. How come he didn't tell the news he was shut down by the health department 4 times? Yeah, Guapo, something is not panning out with all this. He didn't tell the news how he got shut down. He went. But I'll give you a VIP ticket. I don't know, Care Bear, I don't know why the news didn't do the research. Eagle has landed. You could keep it moving. They didn't really look into where's the money. Hey, Delia. You want the facts? The facts are that money that he collected. Keep in his pocket. Oh, Brian, you get a VIP ticket out of here too. Go support him. Give him all your money. Empty your bank account. Get out. How you going to call the news before giving proof where the money went? We want to know where the money went. Where did the money go? He said he organized for the LA wildfires. And then he says he still has 1,500 left. How come he hasn't given it out yet? He has. There's a lot of money missing. There's a lot of money missing. He didn't organize it. Yeah, Miss Diana. Some of his Team Klover, well, go back over there, honey buns. Go back and give him all your money. What are you doing here? Goodbye. Here, I'll send you over there with him. Goodbye. Get out of here. He didn't organize it, but look, let me grab something. Let me pull up a picture right away. He didn't organize anything, but guess who's in the middle of everything? There we go. He didn't organize nothing. Who's the one holding? Foodie is holding one of the awards. Klover King is right here. There's Klover. There's Foodie. They're not the ones that organized for the wildfires. Yeah, they said Foodie didn't even do anything besides walk around with the camera. All the main people that organized there on the back. Now, the one I'm looking into right now is Ellen. The short guy, I'm looking into Ellen now. There's Ellen. The main person who organized it is not even there. I'm telling you. So Alan is the next guy that I'm looking into. That way Alan knows. I'm looking into him. So the Klover's people could go run and tell Alan that I'm looking into him. He's next. So they could go back and tell Alan that I have his picture up on the screen because he is next. That guy right there, he's next. I'm looking into Foodie too. Foodie as well. Foodie, Alan, I'm looking at Caleb. I'm looking into them. So Caleb, Foodie, Alan, I'm looking into all three of them right now. Yes, I am. So they could run back and let all of them know. I already have Glizzy's receipts. And we had Queen in the Box. Miss Ochoa, if you missed it, we've had a lot of people in the boxes. Yeah, you must have missed it, Miss Ochoa. I have Glizzy's receipts.
We even have the other one. What was her name? Grandma, what was her name?
Miss Castro, there's a lot that we're looking into. Collecting a lot of money that was supposed to go to fire victims. We did, Miss Ochoa. We had her in the box. We asked her about the 80K. Who's in the middle? That's a senator. That is a senator. The lady in the middle, that's the senator. Let me show you something. Look at there. That way everybody can see. I sure did, Miss Rebecca. I sure did. You better believe it. You better believe it. Yes, I do have Glizzy's receipts. I do. I have, let me see if I can grab them.
They're not protected though.
Yeah, they're not redacted. They're not redacted. Ricky Bobby, she's been contacted. She has been contacted. That way everybody knows. I said, good evening, Mrs. Senator. We would like to thank you for all of your hard work during the LA wildfires this January 2025. We wanted to reach out to you because we are now conducting an investigation into the Klover King Agency. Klover King, aka Christopher Bailey Foundation, and several others involved with collecting cash donations while volunteering during the LA wildfires. It seems that a lot of money was collected by Klover King, Foodie, and several others through Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, cash donations, GoFundMe, and checks as well. We have been asking for receipts of all money collected from people mentioned above, and only $4,500 only been accounted for, and transparency is now being questioned from people in the community about how much money was raised and where the money went to. Only $2,500 has been dispersed by Klover King, and the rest of the money has not been accounted for. Klover King has a nonprofit called Christopher Bailey Foundation, and now his nonprofit website is private. No 990 forms have been filed, and Klover King is not being transparent with anything at this point. Klover King has also been cited by the Los Angeles Health Department for street vending without permits and continues to operate selling burritos, knowing that he is in violation of health ordinances. We will conduct a full investigation and will be holding anyone involved with collecting cash donations accountable, especially when the money collected has not went to LA wildfire victims. Please contact us with any response to the situation, and I gave her my email.
Hello.
What's going on, Klover?
Good morning, everybody. First off, I want to say that I've always been open about everything, and I'm more than willing to submit any kind of evidence or give somebody access. If you guys want to set up a meeting with it's called an independent auditor or a CPA or a private investigator, set up the meeting. I'll go to their office. We can do it on the live. They can go through every one of my accounts from the day that the fire started until today. I've got nothing to hide. I never took a fucking penny. I swear, I don't have to try to convince you guys. The only reason I haven't spoken up about it is because I didn't want to do all this on TikTok. But I'm okay with it, bro. Glizzy, I don't understand where he fell off and decided he was thousands of dollars that were donated. It's all bullshit, bro. It never fucking happened.
Well, Klover, here's the thing, and I've said it many, many times. I've said it, I don't know how many times over and over and over. If you would have just shown what was collected.
Nonprofit from an Asian lady that came to the racetrack. That was the only check I received ever. The one check for $2,000. Everything else was in a GoFundMe, and that's public knowledge. There was about $300 something in my Cash App, and you guys look stupid on TikTok. So here's what we can do. If you guys want to find somebody that is licensed and willing to put me on, publish whatever investigation they do on the internet or social media, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to be respectable and have some kind of fucking credit on here, but Glizzy, being the way he is, completely tried to destroy that. And you know what? I feel bad for it because that was my friend, bro. I really, really cared about him and I tried to help him, but he didn't want to change. He didn't want to do anything better for himself. He just wanted to sit around and get fucking high and drunk. And I'm not about that anymore, you know?
So when's the last time you were on Skid Row, Klover?
It's been a while. It was them. They're here doing a story. They put that on the news. I didn't tell them how to write their story.
No, but the thing is, you could have corrected them and say, look, I haven't been on Skid Row in a while.
Those little details don't mean shit, bro. The fact that I haven't been to Skid Row doesn't have anything to do with the fact that you guys think I stole a bunch of money. So who cares about that? The fact that you guys think I stole thousands and thousands of dollars has nothing to do. It's Uncle Jimmy. It's Queen of LA. It's fucking Glizzy. And I don't care to be around any of those people. I don't have nothing to do with them anymore, period.
Details do matter, Klover, no matter what.
Well, the details that you're harping on don't mean shit about the fact that you think I stole thousands of dollars. The fact that I don't go to Skid Row has nothing to do with the fact that everybody's accusing me of stealing thousands and thousands of dollars that I didn't take. So if you want to go and do the investigation, set it up, bro. And I'll give them everything they need.
So do you want everybody else to pay for the CPA or the accountant?
Absolutely, bro. I'm not paying for that shit. It's expensive. And you guys are the ones accusing me. I guarantee you, if each one of you put $10 together, you'd have enough to pay for it. All right, $5. There's enough haters in here that think I'm a piece of shit that can come up with a couple dollars and put it together and it's on it.
Uh,
So
so can I ask you this? Why is your website private now?
which one?
Your nonprofit,
Which nonprofit?
the Christopher
The
Bailey Foundation, the new website that you guys put together, it's private now.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'll ask my boy who set it up. Because here's the thing, guys. You think I'm some technical guy that can set up websites. I don't know how to do all that. And I'll tell you, the first website that we put up was the Christopher Clover King Productions, and it was for the nonprofit. It never got finished. When the guy from Fiverr asked me, he said, "What kind of website do you want?" We sent him 3 examples. One of those was the Missions downtown LA Mission website. He copied that website completely. He didn't even change any of those space holders. Troy Bond's name was on there 1,000 times, and I never did anything with it after that because I never pursued it. Nothing was happening with the nonprofit, so I let it go. And that website sat there for months and months and months. Nobody touched it. And honestly, I forgot about it because nonprofit received a donation at the racetrack. I had to go to the bank. And when I went to the bank, they said, "Hey, you never put any money in this account, so it got closed. You're going to have to reopen it." So I had to reopen it and I deposited that $2,000 check. And I have evidence of all of that shit. I'm not hiding from nothing. And let me tell you this. If I really stole all this money, don't you think more than just Glizzy would be on here saying it? Glizzy's the only person that got on TikTok, and that's how it is, bro.
But there's a lot of people
Point
calling
the
you
finger
out,
at me all
Clover.
you want. Here's the deal. I'm not going to continue on this. If you guys want to do the investigation, I'm down, bro. I got nothing to hide from anybody, and I never did. The reason I didn't get on TikTok and be messy is because I didn't want to be in this stupid shit. But I never took a penny from anybody, and I can back that up. Set up the investigation. You have to hire a public. It has to be either independent auditor, a private investigator, a CPA, or an attorney. For my teeth, my dad put $15,000 on a credit card, and I spent the rest of the money myself. And I have receipts for all of that. So I don't have to get on TikTok and blast my shit in front of everybody. If you guys want to know the truth, then set up the interview and I will go. Efforts to feed the homeless in Skid Row. That's all that was for. And it wasn't even just my idea. We all talked about it. Me and Queen of LA, we said, "Hey, we should start a nonprofit." It was actually her idea to start the nonprofit. I'm like, "Hey, that's not a bad idea." So we set it up. I paid the money to get it done. I had the person that you're investigating with the bail bondsman. That person has a whole company of lawyers, $1,000 check. And there's a video of me saying, "Hey guys, I just received a check. It's $2,000. This is my first donation to the nonprofit." And that was at the fire donation site. Donation to the nonprofit. And that was at the fire donation site. I know a lot of people were on the live. They saw that because I said it on the live.
And so there was the live stream where you were moving donations from one U-Haul to another. What happened to when you unaccounted for?
What do you mean there's unaccounted for?
Well, the videos are also out there where there's pallets and pallets of different things, and then all that stuff that you were transferring from one U-Haul truck to another U-Haul truck. Where did all that
had anything to do with at the very end was a truck that was brought at the last minute. There was a guy from TikTok saying that he drove from, I don't even remember, it was Modesto or Montecito or something like that. It was from up north, and he drove 4 hours with a truck full of shit. And we had to unload it from his personal truck into one of those U-Hauls that was donated to the Santa Anita racetrack. And I had to stay there later, and we all moved that shit from one big personal truck to a U-Haul. And then that guy said to me, he said, "This is for you guys to give to the people." And I was sitting on that truck for 3 days, and me and Glizzy ended up giving all of it to a place in Santa Monica, a donation site, and there was videos of that too. She took everything other than clothes. The only thing that was left in that truck when we left that donation site was went to Skid Row and gave all that shit out to everybody that was in Skid Row because none of these donation sites would take it. The only place that wanted it was 2.5 hours away, and they're like, "We'll take it, but you got to deliver it." And I had already been out to take it. The only place that wanted it was 2.5 hours away, and they're like, "We'll take it, but you got to deliver it." And I had already been out days already trying to get rid of all this shit. And nobody wanted it. And the only thing that was left was used clothes. So me and Glizzy went to Skid Row. We opened the back door, and I said to Glizzy, "You can hand this shit out if you want." And he was like, "I got it." That's it, bro.
Well,
Somebody, and you guys think I'm the biggest piece of shit in the world, and I'm okay with that, bro.
and
I
I'm
don't
not
care.
here. I'm not here bashing you.
I'm just here to tell you, like, I didn't get on TikTok and air all this shit out because I was trying to avoid being messy. But you know what? At this point, you guys have to understand something. I'm not perfect, you know, and I was on drugs and homeless for a very long time, and I got a fucking guy that has been out there and gone through so much shit, bro. You guys think that I'm just gonna be on TikTok and be nice and be professional, bro? Fuck that. You know, I've been pushed and pushed and pushed by all these people bashing me for the past 2 months, and finally I got enough of it. And I stood up for myself yesterday, and I went out and I'm like, you know what? Fuck all you motherfuckers. This is how you feel about me? You want to bash shit up? You guys can have it. I'll give it to you. I'm tired of being that guy that's trying to be professional and be cool and not fucking be sloppy on the internet. Nah, you guys fucked that up for me. You guys made me look like shit. A lot of you made me look like shit, and I'm not gonna stand for it anymore. You guys want to punk me on the internet? Fuck that. I'm right here. I'm not hiding from you. I'm not avoiding this anymore. I'm right here. You guys
Is
want
that
to
why
see
you were
what I
telling
got in my
people to pull
books?
up? Is that why you were
Huh?
telling people to pull up yesterday?
Yeah, bro. That's why. Why do you think I'm not a bitch? I'm not a punk either, bro. I'm not. I'm not that guy, bro. I am not scared of that. You know, you want to fucking attack me when I'm not looking? You want to hit me from behind with brass knuckles, bro? I bet you wouldn't have done that if I was standing there looking at you because I'm a badass. But I will stand up for myself and I will die for mine because you know what? You're trying to stop me from living my life and paying for my bills and supporting my family because you're hating on me? Fuck you. All of you motherfuckers that hate on me.
And Clover, a lot of questions also come into play where you were using an EBT when you were.
She said, "Here, take my EBT card. That's the least I can do." That EBT card that I used at that day was her EBT card. She will. I don't. If she does it, she's a fucking liar. But I'm telling you right now, she gave me that EBT card. She said, "Here, go buy the stuff," and it was $85, bro. You guys are really tripping on $85. And she said, "This is the only way I can help you without being there. Where's the receipts?" I didn't buy anything. There's no receipts. The only thing I have is electronic donations on Cash App. There's like a couple bucks on Venmo. I never give my Zelle to anybody because it's my person, and I will give them the password and access to every fucking account I have. That's it. I'm not saying anything else about it, bro.
And what I said, Clover, when I started the live stream on the other account, we don't condone what happened yesterday. I was busy yesterday. Now, the biggest thing out of all this is the LA wildfires donations, and a lot of people are questioning about where that money went to because we've only seen you hand out $500 a piece to 5 people.
No, there was 6 videos. There's one that didn't get posted. It was $3,000 that we gave out. There's $1,495 left in cash. And gave me the about 12 phone numbers, and I have all the text messages to prove it. I called these people. Some of them weren't available. Some of them were at work. Some of them couldn't meet up. Some of them didn't want to be on TikTok. And I'm like, look, here's the deal. If you guys want this money, I'm more than happy to help you guys. The only thing is I have to do it on TikTok because for transparency reasons. It's like 5 times that week to meet up with random people to give them these donations. And I was, after a week's worth of doing that, I was only able to give away 6 envelopes with $500 in it. I still have $1,495, and I'm more than happy to do that. All right, but like, it's available to give it to whoever wants it. If you're a victim of the fires and you're listening to this right now and you don't mind making a video on TikTok for transparency, I have money for you. It's not even a big deal.
And
like
the thing, Clover, is because when the video was put that you were too busy, you had a lot going on in your life, and he gave, he said a bunch of things. But when people lose their homes, when people lose everything they have, when they are left only with mementos from the LA wildfires, I get it. People have a life.
But here's the thing, you guys, my teeth were so fucked up that I wanted to get that shit done before my daughter was born. I wanted to go through that recovery and have it taken care of before my daughter was born so that I can focus on taking care of her. And you know, my mom and dad were willing. $20,000 is what I paid for those fucking teeth. And I'm not even supposed to be saying that because 4M Dental told me not to say it. They said, don't tell anybody how much you paid because that's your price only. But since we're all like, we're all talking about it, that's the deal, bro. And I have proof of all that. Everybody's like, oh, he stole fire donations. Let me tell you something. Why is it that every time Glizzy gets on TikTok and says, oh, I saw a check for this much, it's a different amount. This fool's story has been bullshit since the beginning. He's so mad that I don't fuck with him anymore, and that he knows that without my help, he's gonna continue to sit back and let people bash me on TikTok and not stick up for myself. And it's funny, the first time I go out and stick up for myself and tell you, fuck you, what are you gonna do about it? He sends somebody or whoever came to fucking assault me because he doesn't like me saying the truth out here. He thought I wasn't gonna stand up for myself or something.
But do you know that to be a fact?
He's over there doing the most to make me look like shit, and then all of a sudden some dude comes up behind me and cracks me in the face and says, this is for Glizzy. All right, you think I'm making that shit up, bro? Come on, man.
But
Some younger person
why would somebody say that? Although
that's what I'm saying. Like, of all people, like, why would you crack somebody in the face yelling, this is for Glizzy? That's so stupid.
Well, people in the hood would never run around saying things like that. You
would think, and you got to think about this, bro. Like, you act like I'm not from, bro. Like, just because I'm a white boy doesn't mean that I don't have friends that are with the business. And you know what? Like, I've been around this shit for a long time. I stick up for myself, and I get a lot of respect from people because I don't back down. But me being on the internet trying not to be messy was the only reason I avoided this from the beginning. You know, like, I could have got on the TikTok in the myself, and I start telling people, you know what, fuck you. If this is how you feel, I'm right here. Let's go talk about it. You saw Jimmy pulled up. Jimmy didn't hesitate to come, and I respect that.
Yeah,
you know?
but when Jimmy pulled up, you were kind of throwing it in his face about how you help people out and
about that. None of these motherfuckers would be shit on TikTok if it wasn't for me stepping up for them. End of story. I don't care how you feel about that. I don't care how you feel about that.
But that's not right.
Like, that's the cold-hearted truth is not one of these motherfuckers would be shit if I didn't pull up on them and bless them with whatever attention they got. Now, I respect Jimmy. I love his Queen of LA. I've known her for a very long time, bro. And I know that she's never been the best of friend. She was always the plug. She was always the dope dealer and the fucking the weed plug or whatever you want to call it. Shit taken from her. All that weed that she got robbed for, the $250,000 worth of packs that she says she has. I was there, bro. I remember. I wasn't at the house, but I remember because she called me crying, saying, "Oh my God, my house got raided. They took everything, and I went to jail, but I got out." You know, and like, it's funny because they found guns, they found kilos, they found pounds and pounds.
Let me say this. Last time you were in a box as well, you had talked about Glizzy blazing up, and I'm going to choose my words very carefully. You were talking about how Glizzy was blazing up and this and that, but you blaze up as well. So, and you said, "Oh, because he's blazing my stuff up," but you can't be a hypocrite and be like.
And even giving, I used to give him weed every day, bro. He would ask me, "Hey, can I get a little bit of weed?" And I'm like, "Fuck, bro, here you go. You know, I'll give you that." You know, and I'd hook him up. But like, enough is enough. When I've offered you I even told him, "Hey, bro, whatever you need for groceries to go get out there and start selling burritos, I'll buy it for you." And I did that once. We went to across the street from that little weed shop he has. I paid for all that shit for him. And I went and stood there for like hours trying to help him get sales. He never went back, bro. He's a lazy punk. So, you know, you guys can bash me on this app and talk shit about me all you want. I don't care anymore. I'm not going to back down anymore. I'm not going to be that guy that doesn't want to be on here defending himself because I'm avoiding the point where I'm like, fuck, I can't take this shit anymore, bro. I'm only human. You guys want to bash me all this on the internet like this? Fuck it. Let's go. I'm here now. I'm standing up for myself. I'm not going to avoid this anymore. I'm not going to let people just bash me. If you guys want to run these books, I'm open to that, bro. And look, Mexican homie, I know last time I was on here, I said some shit to you before I ended the live, and I was disrespectful. And with all due respect, bro, I was heated. I just want to get this shit cleared up. I don't have no problem submitting my books to somebody that is a legal licensed person We can do it all together on the live. It'll be fun. I would love for this shit to get out. I just, I got nothing to hide, bro, and I never did.
Well, let's see. I'll look around, but
It's not cheap. I've been at home. I've been calling lawyers. I've been calling accountants. I've been looking into this, trying to figure out the right way to clear this up. And it's not going to be cheap. But I think that if you guys together and pitch in, you should be able to get it done pretty easy.
And I don't. One thing I will never do, Klover, and I'm going to make this loud and clear for everybody. I don't collect donations from nobody. I never will, never have. That's not how I conduct myself.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
you
I'll
don't
reach
have
out.
to.
I'll reach.
The haters pay for it, bro. They want to. They want to see it so bad. Let them fucking do it. It's
No,
nothing.
but the thing
It's
about
not,
it is,
no
it's
scamming there.
transparency. It's transparency, Klover, because you have a nonprofit. No matter what, you have a nonprofit.
Absolutely.
You have a
Now,
nonprofit
here's the thing about
is
that.
supposed to be transparent.
Technically, as a nonprofit, you have up until a year to publish all that information. Now, there was only a $2,000 check. That was it. And that will be published. Okay? It will be published. I barely have any experience running a business whatsoever. I can fucking sell burritos on the street, but that's about as far as I've taken it yet. I'm still very new to this, but I'm learning. I want to be legit. I don't want to be out here on the fucking internet being a piece of shit like you guys are trying to make me look like.
There's
So many
your site
people
right
think
there.
it's so much fun to bash somebody.
And I'm not bashing you. I'm not bashing
No,
you. Klover.
you might not be. You
I'm
kind of
showing
were.
you your website. I'm showing you your website.
No,
right
I know,
now.
but you kind of were bashing me before, and I get it, bro. I get it. It's for views, not necessarily for you.
I don't do
but
nothing for views.
I know
never
a lot
have.
of people do, though. A lot of people do.
I don't
and a
do
lot of people
anything
think
for
that if
views.
they're gonna get on TikTok, all of a sudden people I've never even heard of, and start saying Clover this, Clover that, Clover that, and then their views go up. It's pretty crazy to me, And I'm sitting here watching it, and it's not fun, but at the same time, I'm like, people really want to fuck me over, or they want to fuck with me. It's one or the other.
Well, there's your website. Get with whoever's in charge of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on that right now.
It should not be only available to the owner or contributors, because that's raising a lot of red flags as well. Because why is it only available to the owner or people that contribute to the nonprofit? It should not be private. Nonprofits are supposed to be transparent, and it should not be a private website.
Right. And here's another thing. I know that in your interviews before, you've been very biased towards me, like not against me. And I know that it works because everybody's like, fuck this guy, he's a piece of shit. I didn't want it to go to the extreme of me being this fucking piece of shit. But I'm ready. I'm ready, bro. I'm not going to sit around and just continue to let people go at me like this. It's not fun. It's not fun. This is bullshit. But like I said, I'm trying to find somebody that wants to be involved in this, and not many people are willing to do this and it's for a price. So you guys, there's 2,500 people in here listening. I'm sure somebody out there knows somebody that can handle this and get it done. Call in a favor, set up a fucking a situation for me to go, and I'll go.
All right, Klover. Well, thank you for getting it in the box. I'll reach out to some people, but like I said,
please do, bro. For all this negativity when I'm only out here cooking fucking burritos, guys. I'm not trying to save the world. I just want to help the people that are like that. I felt deserved it. And one more thing. Shout out to fucking Jimmy and his family, and all the real ones. And I want to say, no matter what. I never wanted anything bad for any of these people, including Glizzy. I loved him like a brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tried to help him so much for months and months and months. I went out of my way to be his friend, and I valued him as a friend. I thought he was so dope as a person and such a good friend. Like, what I fucking done for you, bro? And bash me like this? Why are you so fucking mad? Why are you so fucking mad, bro? What are you so mad about? I helped you so much, brother. I had your back no matter what. When you didn't have shit, when you were at your fucking in your car crying about your fucking girlfriend kicking you out for months, bro, you cried. I was there with you every day. Every day, bro.
He's right there.
I'm listening. I'm waiting for him to stop talking.
I got nothing to say to you, bro. You heard what I had to say.
Let me know when you're done talking.
And we'll keep it respectful. Let's keep it respectful.
Yeah, but if he's going to come on here and start saying the same stupid shit about all these fucking bullshit checks that he never saw, I got nothing to say.
Are you done?
And that's why I'm asking just to keep
No,
it
are you done,
respectful.
motherfucker? Are you done? Are you done, Glizzy? Are you happy now, bro?
Are you done talking so I can answer?
Let's go.
None of what you said has nothing to do with the fact that all you have to simply do is show your phone and all the Cash Apps,
I'm
Venmos,
not gonna
Zelles,
show my
PayPals.
phone, bro. If you want to
Wait,
do
no,
it
no, 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 no. I
legally,
let you talk. Now let me talk.
no, you
I
don't
let
let me talk, bro. You've been talking for way too long.
what
If you
the
want to do
hell,
it
bro?
legally,
What did I say? He wasn't gonna do
if
it.
you
He's
want
trying.
my phone so people can
Look,
twist it around,
anyways, I don't want
and
to
you
hear
can twist
nothing,
it
bro.
around.
I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from you then.
Yeah, because you're a jealous bitch.
Yeah, I'm jealous. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're a fucking fake ass liar, bro. You
Okay.
make up all these accusations about these
All right.
checks that you never fucking saw, bro.
Hey, forget the checks. We don't care
No,
about the
no, no, no.
checks.
Let's not
We
forget the
don't care
checks.
about
That's
the
a big
checks.
deal,
Come on,
homie.
stop
Hey,
speak. Now let me
tell me
speak.
one time that you saw somebody hand me a check and explain that situation to me right now.
Bro, you
Tell me.
stop saying to explain and tell you if
No,
you're
no,
gonna
no. Tell
interrupt
us
me.
when you remember.
Let me
I want to
speak.
hear how you
Bro, can you
remember
put him on
somebody
mute?
handing
Can
me
you
a
put him on
check.
mute? Mexican homie? Can you put him on mute real quick?
He wants to know about the checks, Glizzy.
Yeah, no, we
Yeah,
want to
put
know
him
about the
on mute
checks,
because he's
Glizzy.
interrupting me. So put him on mute for about 30 seconds.
No, no, no.
Let him
Tell us
answer,
about the
Clover.
checks. Explain the check situation.
Let him answer, Clover. Let him answer.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so put the checks aside, put the GoFundMe's aside because you're saying it was a check. You're saying I never brought up nothing about GoFundMe's or checks. You did that when I confronted you texting Therese and texting a few others. I got a few text messages from different people where you're saying, fuck Jimmy, fuck Lizzie, fuck this, fuck that. I confronted you about it. I have the text message where I told you, you've been treating a lot of people with a lot of disrespect and you need to come over here and you need to apologize to everybody. You never answered. And then you went as far as to say that I wasn't doing shit, but running around with those people. It's clearly what you said. And I have the text message. Then, aside from all that drama, fuck the checks and fuck the GoFundMe's. Just show all the apps because first you said it was a check. Then you said it was your agency that made the GoFundMe. You brought that upon yourself by talking smack about me. I never even knew about the GoFundMe that your agency made. I didn't even know about any money you had left after the fires because you told me and Jimmy you didn't have any money when we asked you for money to buy some more supplies at the Santa Anita. Fast forward 2 months later when all that shit happened about Mima, you then say you have money because I would have done some stupid shit for you. And I was there for you and your brand. And every time you called me and you needed something, I was there like an idiot to help you, dog. And for you to go and say you talk that you made me and that you, if it wasn't for you, bro, you're nobody on TikTok. When I met you, you had 57,000 followers and you started growing because you were under that fact of the matter. Now that you want to believe that you were helping people is a whole nother case. It's a whole nother situation and it doesn't make it true. The truth is that you lied to me, you lied to several people, you talk shit about all done.
There's nothing on my phone to show,
All
bro.
this will be done, and I'll
There's
be a
nothing on
liar.
my
I'll
phone
be
to
a
show.
liar. I'll be a jealous this. I'll be a jealous that. If you show
You
your
are,
phone and
bro.
prove me wrong, instead,
Look. Tell me about the checks, bro.
instead, you're calling. You're making videos talking about you want people to pay for your legal trouble. Still, it
Oh,
doesn't
you're
cost
crazy. That's
money.
all you
It
got, bro.
doesn't
That's all
cost.
you got.
It
Look, if you guys
doesn't
want to
cost
see the
money.
books,
Hold on,
set
It
it up
doesn't
the
cost.
interview. Set up the interview,
Hold on, Glizzy.
buddy. Because that's what you're speculating on your videos. Oh, I saw him take a $5,000 check. I saw him take a 83. Tell us, describe that situation, bro. I'd love to hear that. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Glizzy. You can unmute Glizzy. Glizzy, you're still muted.
Oh, sorry about that.
Go ahead. He's asking about the checks, Glizzy. So
Yeah, I for
Nobody
myself
said.
saw.
Come on,
I'm not
bro.
gonna put that person's
You're
name
the
on
one that
blast.
said that. You said on your videos
I
you
said
personally
that
saw me
that's
receive checks.
look. Forget all that, bro. It doesn't matter who said what. Just show
Nah,
your
you fucking
phone.
lying,
Just show your
bitch.
phone. Just show your phone.
You just got caught in your fucking own lie, you
Yeah,
little
okay, sure.
bitch.
Just show your phone, bro.
No, I don't
Stop
need
the
to. I'm gonna
drama.
do it legally with a
Yeah,
fucking
there's
legal
no nothing
representative,
legally.
homie.
Just show your
We're gonna
phone,
put you in your fucking place, you
bro.
fuck
let's do
boy.
Show
this.
your
Hold
phone,
on, hold
bro.
on,
It's
everybody.
easy.
Let's
Hold on.
go, fucking liar.
No. Hold on.
That's so
So,
crazy.
so to your nonprofit, did you open a Chase account? Did you have to
Yes,
open
yes,
Yeah.
I
a
had.
Chase
Well,
account?
I had.
Okay.
I originally opened the bank account with Chase for the nonprofit, but
I wasn't
because
with you
6
when you
months.
opened the Chase account, huh? I'm lying about that too.
No, you went with me, I
And
think,
who
but
else?
no,
And
no,
who
you
else
didn't. I
was
had to go
with
by
you?
myself because you were
Who
too
else was
busy
with you?
fucking stealing shit.
Who else
But
was with
look,
you?
I went by myself because, and when I went to the bank, when
Okay,
I
hold
went to
on,
the
Glizzy.
bank, when I went to the bank, they told me that because you haven't used this account in over 6 months and nothing was put in the bank, that you had to reopen the bank account, and that was the only way I could deposit that $2,000 check. right? And that will be public. And if whatever kind of legal representation you guys want to get, I will go, and I will give them access to every bank account I have, every app, all that shit, bro. Lizzie, you fucked up, bro. You just
So
got
on
caught in
that,
your own lies.
so
Fucking
Clover,
lame.
on that Chase account,
Guys, I just received the first check to my nonprofit, and there was a lady that didn't even speak English properly. And I went to my car, I grabbed my nonprofit booklet, it's a big ass binder, and I showed it to her, and she wrote the name Christopher.
and I'm going to reach out to some people, but
I mean, come on now, you guys, look.
transparency is a big thing.
It is, but you got to do it the right way. For me to get on TikTok and be like, here's my apps, here's this, here's that, people are just going to twist it, bro. They're going to twist it and they're going to make this. I was talking to my agency and the people that are behind me. I'm like, how do I handle this? What do I do? How do I get this out without fucking looking even worse? And they're like, well, just ignore it for now and see what happens. I tried to do that and it didn't go away.
Are you going to continue? My question to you, because I seen one of your lives where you said, no matter what, you're going to continue, even though the health department has got you 4 times, you're going to continue selling burritos. I know there's a lot of street vendors. I get it. I get it.
It's look, guys, I support myself like this, bro. I built a business doing street food. And like the only reason I'm getting hated on is because of this one crazy bitch in Arizona.
I get it, Klover,
That's
but
fucked up, man. I have to live too.
Didn't you tell that lady that her that the child that she lost deserved?
And I'm like, you know what? That's crazy. And she said, I was in a previous conversation. She told me I was mean to him. I kicked him out. I was always rude to him. And he started using, and I'm like, okay, cool. You know, like and I told her that conversation, I'm saying, due to me, it doesn't make it okay that you lost somebody. I know how that feels because I lost my sister to an overdose. And you know what? She kept going on. And then when she kept telling me, I'm the one that's fucking ruining your life. I've made it. You blocked me in your live one day, and ever since, better fucking place with a mother like you. And that's what I said. That's what I said. And I'm not going to retract on that. I don't care. You're going to call me and say, I hope your daughter dies? Yeah, bro, you're an evil bitch. And your son is probably in a better place with a mother like you.
But
you. That's how I feel. That's me, bro.
Well, Clover, I'll reach out to some people, see what could be done. But like
let's make it happen.
Transparency goes a long way. Thank you for getting in the box. And
yeah, all respect to you guys. And, you know, like, here's the thing.
You have a good day, Klover.
Yes, sir.
You know, civilized conversations go a long way, but, you know, transparency is key. Very key. And I've said it, I don't know how many times over and over and over, that if receipts would have been put out, a lot of this would have been, you know, kind of already have been put off. Now, there's going to be a lot of questions coming up. I am going to say this very loud and clear. I'm looking into Caleb. And I'm also looking into Foodie. So I am looking into Alan, Foodie, and Caleb. He's not showing nothing without a CPA or an accountant. And, well, you heard it for yourself. Let's see. We're going to find out. And no, this is not high school drama. I kept it respectful with Klover in a box. And everything else. I have your receipts for the money you collected during the wildfires. Let them know that about the bike and what's going on.
Yeah, obviously there's.
Let them know that about the bike and what's going on.
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of new people in here and that are just going based off what he's saying because he's making himself out to be the victim. All of this, he's saying that I lied. Same thing. He's trying to bring up something irrelevant to what I've been saying is spare me the mumbo jumbo and just show your phone, bro. That's it. Just show what you got on. You don't need a lawyer. You don't need a representative or anything like that to show where you got all the money. I don't know why he keeps making it like that. And I mean, you could hear him trying to control the narrative. Oh, I caught you lying. What? Because I don't want to talk checks. I saw the checks. I'm not freaking crazy. Other people saw the checks. There was multiple vendors there that saw a lot of weird stuff going on. And even other people that were volunteering saw him put cash in his pockets. I saw the gift cards in his backpack. I saw what's going on, and then wanting us to leave. So all this is still irrelevant. All he has to do is show his phone. Forget the drama. Forget he said, she said. Just show your phones. There's going to be money that we can't account for, 100%. And there's nothing we could do about it. But what we can do is just simply ask. Just show your phone, bro. People send Cash Apps, Zells, Venmos, and PayPals and all kinds of stuff. He was live almost every day during the fires, asking for money, doing battles, talking about it. Oh my God, this, that. And all he would do was come for an hour or two and get footage and leave.
So a lot of the, like I said, Glizzy, you came in a box. You told people what is the situation with the bike for the ones that missed it.
Okay, again, when towards the end of the Santa Anita fires, everybody that was volunteering was told or what take stuff. So what I did was say, hey, I'll take some stuff in my van. There was people coming to the donation center. Hey, there's people that can't leave the block that need items. Is there any way that we can help and take things to them? We were sending other volunteers with their cars with items that I knew people were going to need: toilet paper, diapers, wipes, soaps, shavers, flashlights, things like that, etc. Took my van. We took off the very next day. Me and another friend from the barber shop. We were giving things out to people at a gas station. We were giving things out to people in the area because we had to come back. I had to come back the day after or two with Klover to pick up the U-Haul that he took home. And the news, he can come up here and get on the stream with you and talk trash about this. He was able to go set up by Queens to purposely trash her sales and to do it to antagonize her. He did it on the live saying he was going to do it, but now he's the victim. Bro, you're online talking mad trash to anybody that can listen, and you're taunting people to come up. Months ago, not 3 months later, the bike that everybody keeps asking for, it was given to somebody's child. There's a kid using that bike every day. And I've said plenty of times, I can go to the person's house that has that bike and you'll see that kid riding that bike has scratches and all kinds of stuff. Anyways, enough of the words, bro. All this guy has to do is just show the phone. That's it. That's it. He's in the chat right now saying, prove it. I don't have to prove it. You have to prove it, bro. The burden of proof is on you. You decided to go on national television like you did last night and blame me, just like you went on national television at the fires and blasted your nonprofit and blasted all your TikTok and where people could send you money because you said you were going to give it to the fire victims. Later, bro. I don't care what he has to say. We're not going to move past the topic for me until he shows. I'm like a broken record, bro. Blah, blah, blah. Show me the phone. Show me the docs. That's it.
So do you want me to show your what you sent me?
You can show whatever you want, bro. I sent it to you because I sent it to you to show.
And I'm about to show what you
Go
sent
ahead.
me.
Go ahead.
All right. All right, Glizzy. Let me drop Glizzy down. Let me grab what he sent me.
Why do we care? Because victims are saying they didn't get what they were supposed to get.
Hold on. Let me show. Let me. I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to show you what's been sent to me. And I got permission from Glizzy to show. This is the receipt, money that was sent to Glizzy and what was spent for while they were out there cooking. So there's a lot of receipts. Glizzy did send me a lot of receipts. That way, I have a lot of receipts from him. That way everybody knows. Deleted items. Let's see.
All right, so I'm reading the comments and saying I got caught in a lie. What lie did I get caught in? I've never lied. What did I lie about?
They
You
said
know,
that you could delete certain.
to the amount and how it correlates to what we spent at the market, and then people can go compare that to the videos that I uploaded because I spent everything during a live stream. The people that know me, the people that support me and watch my channel and know what's up, they saw the
You
lie.
don't mind that I show them?
Nope.
You posted them, didn't you?
I posted some receipts from Hood Visions because he's the one that paid for the first round of porta potties. Not like Klover said that he paid for, because the that were involved directly know what's up, and some of the people that watched and that paid close attention. But other than that, it's just like what he said. It's he said, she said, and it just sucks that all that deflection could be avoided. All that mumbo jumbo could be avoided by simply showing your phone, bro. That's it.
Have a good day, Glizzy.
Bye.
So I'm gonna see what I can do. Clover said he's not being sent to a CPA or a professional accountant that is licensed. I'll reach out to some people, see if they're willing to